that's okay. That's no problem. That might work. So let's hook this up and see how it goes. So what I've done from the back, you can see this piece here hanging up here. This is pushed into the header, and this is what I'm going to hook the soaker hose to. So now, how long of a piece of soaker hose? Let's cut this and cut this. You can tell these scissors have seen better days. But if I go in the house and get my wife's good scissors and do this with them, I think I'm in real trouble. Anyway, so we'll use these. Okay, so it looks to me like one length of this, probably about that long. So let's cut it here. Okay. And then we'll put the little screw on the end now this one's already got plants in it, so I think it would be better to put this in before we planted everything, but being as we didn't do that, let's kind of thread this through in the back, and now we'll hook it up here, and looks like we got a hook up. All right, and let's try to embed this down in there. There we go. Looks like maybe this is too long, actually. And it is. Well, now let's cut a little piece of this off, just to make sure that we don't overextend this stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to do the rest with all of these, and then we'll hook up the pump. Okay, we've got them all installed, and I had 2 extra pigtails here, so I just plugged those up with a screw. Now let's hook up the pump and fill that thing with water, fill the tank with water, and see if it works. Okay, so the way we're going to fill this up is out of this here fish tank. You can see there's goldfish in there, and where it comes from is it circulates around in this stuff. And it also circulates around over here, and it circulates through here. So this is kind of my little aquaponics setup. So what we're going to do is turn on the water right here and refill that fish tank. So here we go. All right. There we go. No fish. Okay. Alright. Okay, now I've got the pump hooked up. I've got it plugged in over here, and as you can see, it's running. Now, see those screws? They do drip. They do drip a little bit, so I have to, but I guess we can live with that. It's not much. But look along the back header. See those little connections? They don't drip at all. You would think they do, just being stuck in there, but they don't. Okay, so we can live with the dripping, but let's see how the hoses are doing. As you can see, they're kind of sweating, but that's okay. You know, maybe what that means is we'll have to leave the pump on for half an hour. What we've got to see, well, see the end, see that little screw there? It's dripping down pretty good. That might work, but look at this one here. That screw isn't dripping at all, but the hose is sweating. So let's use this for a while, and what I'm going to do is hook up a timer on this and just let it go for like a half an hour or so at a time, or a couple times a day, and see if that's enough to water these. If it is not, we can always clip these and on the end and put a dripper on it. And so let's see how that goes. Okay, I'm starting to think this might work, see, because it's been on about 10 minutes, but look at the bottom of the hose there, you can see it. There's drops there. Now, maybe one will fall while we're sitting here watching, but the point is that it is working. It's very slow, but it's working. Let's see, here comes a drop. Let's just stay here until it does. Look back here and try and get away. See that hose back there underneath? See, there's some drops there. Yeah, there's some drops down there, see? There's it, yeah, right there. So it is working. But now, how good does it work? It looks to me like we'll probably have to leave it on at least half hour at a whack. So let's see how that goes. Well, it's a couple days later on our little project here with the soaker hoses, so let's see how it worked. Now, as you can see, we've got mixed results here. Now, I don't know, let me get closer. You can see this is a little dry looking, and this one here, there's wet spots, but you can see the plants, it's a little dry looking. Now this one here is looking a little better. It's got wet spots up here, but it's dry looking down here. Now, it's kind of interesting. This one's a little half and half, I guess, but the rest of these, they're doing pretty well. These are actually getting watered quite well. So I'm not sure what the difference is, but it could be it's a shorter section of hose, or it could be that the amount of hose we have per amount of area is right. Now this one here, I've even added an extra turn of hose here, and it doesn't seem to help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these on the soaker hoses, and I'm going to turn these into drip irrigation and see if that helps. So we'll try that here.